Hello and welcome, my macaroni and cheese noodly men with only one arms. It's SJB here, and we are currently almost ready to lose, but we are not. So I'm playing High Finance right now, which is one of the maps that surprisingly became easier with beast handlers. I would say generally, it did not necessarily become easier from beast handlers. Most maps are just like, I guess having an extra tower can give you more options, but it doesn't make it easier. Very rarely is it like, beast handler is the best option. Absolutely. But in this situation, I would actually say that beast handlers are a fairly good tower in this situation and can be used in a lot of interesting ways. Specifically, I really want to use the Pukakai today. So we're going to be going for an Azili play, which is obviously kind of a weird play for most people. We're going to be using a sub Beast Handler start here with the Gyro Falcon Piranha combo. And what I'm going to do is I want to quickly go to a pretty high level sub. I'm hoping for an Air Start sub, but we're going to see. I am playing Hamster right now, so if I lose, it really doesn't matter. And I want to tell you guys some of my health stuff. I actually want to tell you guys almost the full story and just freaking complain to y'all. All right, so if you want to just not hear some complaining and you're ready for some positive action, today is not the day to watch SJP. All right, just want to be straight. I have a strong feeling we're gonna lose on this round, by the way. Round 15, probably would be a little too beefy for us. Let's see. I got strong, and I got strong, and that could end up working. You know what? I can do something weird. I can go for a Beast Handler and a Gyro Falcon down here, and that is. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, we're spending more money. We're not getting Air Starts soon, but hey, we beat round 15. That's all that really matters. All right, y'all, it's hopefully about time to make that magic happen. We got our magical Harry here ready to go. We got purple balloons, which are trying to sneak through, but we're like, nuh-uh, don't sneak through my defense. And we're going to get the Arcane Blast. We're going to go for the Intense Magic Monkey Sense combo, just so we have extra cam detections, but realistically, the goal is to get a 4th tier wizard. I want to get some unpopped army flowing in here. And the reason why is, again, Azili powers them up. It's not until level 11, so it's more of a mid to late game strategy. But don't forget that that does carry you a long time. And just having a little bit of extra carry when you really, really need it can make you survive longer and buy bigger, better, stronger towers in weird ways that you might not have expected that you could have actually survived. So that being said, yeah, I mean, as long as we can survive until we get this unpopped army, dude, we're freaking golden. But that is, again, a big if here, I guess. The mighty big if has spoken, and it has said, yes, we will make this happen. Now, this is something very interesting that I actually want to throw out to you guys that I have figured out in a fortunately unfortunate kind of way. The unpopped army here, right now, if you notice, we can target. All right, currently he has no official targeting. So with Guided Magic, what he's doing is he's specifically targeting the way that the balloons would go. So for round 35 here, we're going to throw them down this way. As soon as round 36 pops out, he swaps them. Goes boom, 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 boom. Which means if we ever need to change the targeting of this guy, the unfortunate part is for the rest of the game, every single round we're going to have to swap back and forth and back and forth. So we're going to really try to not mess with this targeting at all and just let him do his own thing. And hopefully he's just going to do the best that he can do. Of course, that being said, he might do better if we're able to target in different ways, but as of right now, this is good. So, the problem is the Moab. What are we going to do against this Moab, man? And I think I'm going to go for a really weird thing. I think I want to go for a Boomerang, but I haven't decided fully. I just need something that's going to pop the Moab layer nice and easy. And could go Ninja. It's kind of expensive. Might be too expensive. Could just go sub. Yeah, we could. We might. We should. Let's just go sub. Armor-piercing darts. All right, not exactly my first go-to plane here, but it's definitely not bad. And Horned Owl here. Let's see if we're going to have enough power. I didn't have advanced intel. Now I do. And yeah, all right, we survived. Okay. That was not ideal, but it was not bad. This guy's just not really good long-term, so it's like we just have to get him to get him. But honestly, he might help us survive long enough to just go straight into a pot here. $28,000. It seems ridiculous to save $28,000 at this point in the game, but it legit might be possible. So anyways, I'm going to see you guys back probably like around 50 or so, and that's when I'm going to start telling you guys all of my health issues, because, again, I hate to be a negative Nancy, but I just feel like it's actually a little bit of a psychological benefit for me to complain sometimes. I don't get to complain very often to anybody. So if you guys want to listen to me complain, that would be fantastic. If not, I completely respect that, man. Just move on with your world, move on with your life, and just live a positive, rainbow and puppy-filled life. So, unfortunately, in my life right now, all the puppies are dying of sepsis, and all the rainbows are getting blocked out by volcanic ash exploding around me. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to be funny about it, but, like, dude, this really is rough for me. I just want to be straight. This really is rough for me. This is, by far, the worst week of my life. By far. The closest thing that I ever came to as this being a bad week was actually my first ever week at college. I couldn't get my computer to work, so because basically I needed to sign into Windows 7 at the time to get onto the Wi-Fi that was like given through the college, and my computer had Windows XP, and unfortunately I had a cracked version of Windows XP, which I probably shouldn't tell you guys, but it was like a long time ago when I was super poor, and I had a friend who hooked me up with a cracked version of Windows XP, and I just had it for the entire time. Every subsequent computer after that, though, I did end up... Oh, here we go, round 53, first loss. Okay, with $24,000 saved up, though. That's pretty good. Let's do this guy. We're going to just go for a Golden Eagle, see if that's enough. Also, I don't know why he's pushing balloons there. I don't know if I can push them all the way back up here. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't let you. Alright, might have to move them just here. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Again, it's kind of a little bit up to the pot here. Normally, he would, like, clean up. You know what? I got another idea. Oh, no. It worked. It worked. Golden Eagle. Solving problems. Solving problems so easy. So easy. Oh, so easy. Also, this guy is not on strong, not first. Okay, let's move him back to first. We do have to clean up some balloons here. He's got advanced intel, so you should be able to see some balloons over on this side, too. Sweet. Okay, so I think this should give us enough money to get a pod a-flowing. Oh! All right, screw it. We got to do it. I didn't want to, but it's really not the end of the world. Let's just go for one more. Okay, one more, just boop, 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 beep. There he is. He's golden. So, before we get too far, if you're noticing that my micro is really, really bad, it's because I actually only have the ability to use one arm today. Okay, we'll get to that a little later. But I just have to complain about life and the healthcare system in general, and I'm not even going to complain about the cost at the moment of the healthcare. Okay, nothing about money. And that is honestly one of the worst things about healthcare that a lot of people are going to complain about, is just the prices of what it takes to do simple, stupid, minuscule, minor things. But again, I'm not even going to touch on that today. All I want to touch on is my series of events that have led me to pretty much hating the healthcare system right now. Every single thing that I've basically done healthcare-wise has caused me more pain, more problems, and more issues, and there's really nothing that I can do about it to make it better, or I can't sue them because it's not obvious malpractice or anything like that that has caused these issues. It's just unfortunate sequence of events that have all caused issues and stupid, terrible. Whoa. We're so close to the freaking pod, but every time we can't do it. All right, we got this Moab Hex here. We might just use it. Let's see. Yeah, let's just use it. Take him down. All right, we're going to get the pod here, no problem, in just a second. I'm going to go for the top one. It's kind of... Oh my god, are you kidding me? It was not a no problem. But we do get it before round 63, which was a big problem level for me. Also, Azili, only level 10 now, but check this out. Increased attack range increases Pierce of reanimated balloons by 50%. Once we finally get that, we're going to be golden. So anyways, I got an ocular migraine, or what a lot of people call it now is a migraine with aura. I like the term ocular migraine for some reason, just because it seems like it makes so much sense, and people can understand what you mean, I think. Basically, all I get is I don't get a lot of pain. I don't have a lot of problems. I just see a really weird, sparkly sea in my vision for about 30 minutes. It kind of like starts off as a point and then just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and kind of overtakes your vision. Afterwards, you get a minor headache and things just don't feel right for like a day. Usually I wake up the next day feeling like pretty good or almost better already. So like to me, that is not the end of the world, specifically when I'm only having them once a year, you know, or once every 6 months or something like that. It's like, okay, well, one day you get screwed over. Too bad. So sad. It doesn't really matter that much. But for some reason, in April, I had one that was really bad. It actually was like 4 of them in a row where I had just ocular migraine after ocular migraine after ocular migraine after ocular migraine, which is very abnormal. And then somewhere in the middle of that, I got a blind spot in my vision. All right, just imagine like you looked at the sun and you see that weird greenish, whitish thingamajig, or like, you know, accidentally looked at the sun. No, don't look at the sun, obviously. Imagine that, but imagine it is pretty big. I mean, the size of like a golf ball at arm's length. You could like just pretend like you're holding a golf ball, put your arm out, and that is about the size of it, you know? Like, put your 2 fingers out, your thumb and your finger, and just be like, okay, that's pretty big. It's like, it's pretty significant. It's pretty sucktastic as well. And it was just there for about 2 weeks. But after about 3 days of it, I decided to go to the emergency room, okay? Maybe I should have gone to urgent care or something like that, but the problem is the urgent care people are like, well, we can't do any tests for you. Go to emergency room. Well, all right. So anyways, I went to the emergency room, and they basically said, you're probably just having a really bad migraine. We're going to run a CT scan, and we're going to give you some drugs. And I'm just going to check to make sure that there's nothing else that's wrong with you. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Did a CT scan. Okay, as far as the CT scan is concerned, you're not bad. And they gave me this, this drug cocktail, okay? They gave me Benadryl, which is basically supposed to chill you out. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'll admit it. I'm a little bit of an anxious person. Got a little bit of anxiety, and when you get a big blind spot in your vision, or you have something serious happen to you, you can increase your anxiety a little bit, right? Then they gave me this thing called Reglan, and this thing, I had the worst reaction to it beyond anything that I've ever had in my entire life, and ever since. I know that different people have different reactions to it, but I would just say, if they ever tell you they're going to give you Reglan, be very, very careful if it is actually worth it to stop your issue to deal with what I had to deal with. So, I had a panic attack for the first time in my life during the, like, insertion of the Reglan. It was just, like, direct. It was boom, almost instantaneous. Like, screw you, Chris. You are about to die. Stop this medicine. It was, I don't even know how to explain it. Just absolute, pure, and utter panic. But, like, I am as chill as I possibly can be, even though my body is like, no. You gotta go, bro. Or you gotta fight, or you gotta kill somebody. So, anyways, I asked them to get rid of it. They stop it. And it took me a little while. It took me a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. But I eventually chilled out a little bit. And just for the next, like, week, it was awful. I basically had, like, a non-stop panic attack almost. Not a full panic attack. It was like a half panic attack. Just, like, on edge, anxiety, kind of all the time. Felt very off, very confused. Everything's just bad, right? And the worst part is I felt fairly normal before I went to the ER. And then after the ER, I feel very, 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 very bad. Okay? So that was my first event, all right? I went from being just like, okay, this is concerning, I should get this checked out, to I hate my life right now, I'm having panic attacks and all this stuff, and it's honestly only because of this stupid drug. I could tell you, just like for a freaking fact, it caused it. The thing is I didn't even realize. I didn't even decide to look it up for a long time, because I just figured, maybe I just had a bad reaction. Other people have also had this very, very bad reaction in a very similar way to me. And I'm just like, oh, Reglan. Careful. Freaking careful, man. So that was my first event. Then I try to see my primary care physician, and basically every single time that I ask him to, like, do something for me, he just basically tells me no. I don't know how else to put it. He's just like, I'm like, can I get an MRI for my brain? Just to, like, kind of confirm there's nothing going on. Big blind spot, very unusual. According to the internet, it says that you should get an MRI based on this. And he's like, no. Wait for the neurologist. The neurologist will do all that. There's different MRIs you can run. And I'm like, okay, but the neurologist is 5 months away. Like, what if there is something wrong? Any which way, he said no. And I got stuck with just kind of waiting for a long time. I kept having the ocular migraines pretty frequently, about once a month, once every couple weeks, something like that. And they're you know, not fun to deal with, but again, not horrible. But I keep telling the doctor, you know, this is what's going on with me. And he's like, well, there's a drug. It'll stop your ocular migraines. I'm like, okay. He's like, it'll also, just because you have slightly high blood pressure, it'll lower your blood pressure. And also, just because you have some anxiety, it will decrease your anxiety. And I'm like, oh, okay. This sounds like an okay thing, I guess. And, oh my god, we have $64,000. We gotta do something with this money, right? Heck yeah, we do. We're gonna go for a giant condor. We're gonna merge these giant condors together. I'm gonna say, yo, I want more. I need more. So I'm going to go for... Oh, check this out. We're going to Mopex this thing again. We're going to go for another. Oh my god. Can we really not fit these guys very easily? This sucks. Maybe I got to build this thing. We're going to go for another Giant Condor. And we're going to go for a last and fall. We need more time. We need more time. Giant Condors, Giant Condors. All right, Giant Condors. Giant Condors. Boom, boom, boom. Let's merge them all together. This is the merger, right? Yeah, 32. Okay. Merge, merge, merge. Boom, boom, boom. And we got the money. What? So we don't got the money. We still need another big chunk of money. We need another... Oh, my God. This is so expensive. You don't realize it, but this is approximately $40,000. And then another $30,000. We're talking about $70,000 or so to get this to happen. Dude, why are you sucking, Puakai? Ugh! The Puakai is just sending things backwards when he shouldn't. All right, that's kind of annoying. Let's refix. All right, Mega Giant Condor, I believe, should be able to send reinforced BFBs backwards. I thought. But he's not. What's going on with this guy? He's not even picking up Moebs. I feel like he's broken. Oh, is it because he's on strong? Better timing! All right, we got 1,000 graveyard this time around. Let's see if that's enough to get us through what we need to get through. Okay, we're getting more graveyard. Good, good, good. It's all about the graveyard. Get it up. Get it flowing. And, ooh, there we go. We got it up. All right. So one quick Moab Assassin saves the day for us. On a somewhat unfortunate event, just overall. The cool thing is this is actually something that I could hopscotch to if I want to. I can get a Moab Eliminator, but I still do want to focus on getting these Beast Handlers going. I want the Quetzalcoatl. Not the Quetzalcoatl. I want the Puakai. Here we go. 4 Giant Condors. Official. Merge them puppies. Boom, boom. Merge them puppies. Boom, boom. Merge them, and we're good. We're good to go. We do have to pop the DDTs, though, without a Puakai. That's just something you got to keep in mind here. Maybe I should also just be a little more careful with my boa packs. Only use it when I actually need it here. You know, against regulars, oh my gods, it doesn't really seem like we necessarily need it. Do we? No. We don't even need it. One super strong Puakai. So anyways, I guess I start these drugs. I start these drugs called propranolol. Again, it's supposed to stop my ocular migraines, kind of just have 2 side benefits of decreasing anxiety and lowering my blood pressure. Unfortunately, when trying to take these drugs, they cause me to pass out. They cause me to have those weird anxiety... I don't even know if they for sure what's causing the anxiety bursts or whatever, but they're causing me to have these weird anxiety bursts, or I'm having anxiety bursts while I'm on it. I've lost many a pounds while on these drugs in just like the past month and a half. I've lost like 7 pounds, which is not good. By the way, I'm not trying to lose weight. So it's like... I don't know. I just cannot possibly fathom how this is a good thing for me to keep taking. So Amanda told me first, she's like, Chris, you gotta stop taking them. I'm like, okay. So first thing I do is I was told by the doctor, it's cool if you just cold turkey him because you are on such a low dose that it just doesn't matter. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So I stopped taking them, and on the 3rd day that I stopped taking them, I had my panic attack that I was telling you guys about, the big one. The one that I was like, that was dangerous, that was scary, that was unfun to deal with, and I still feel like I am recovering right now, like many days later from this single panic attack. It's almost panic-inducing to think that I might have another panic attack like that again, because I felt like I was in complete control, but I felt like my body was just making this adrenaline when I did not want it to. It's very, very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. The good news is, in the past couple days, I have stopped having the quote-unquote adrenaline bursts. But I did have to go to the urgent care to kind of like just check on my blood real quick, just to kind of see if everything was all right after my panic attack, make sure everything was going good. Things were kind of messed up a little bit. Nothing too absolutely horrible, though, where they're like, yeah, you got to do something about this. Just kind of like, okay, this is off, that's off, this is off, but they're not really, really bad off. I had at least 4 things in my blood that were out of the normal rate, but they were close enough to the normal rate that they did not tell me to do anything about it, basically. Oh my god, look at this demolition! Of course, during my blood draw, though, she hit likely a nerve. Yeah. So, I am having nerve issues in my left arm now. She couldn't get the blood out of it. She had to swap to my right arm, and I don't even know how to explain it, but basically, whenever I move my index finger and my middle finger, I get some pretty sharp pains down my forearm, basically. Like, down my forearm. It's not even right where the needle actually hit, which is very weird, and which also makes sense for, like, a nerve issue, that it's kind of getting affected, like, downstream somewhere randomly. And I like tried to look it up, and it's like, how long does that take to heal? And it's like, well, usually in the next couple weeks to next couple months, most people heal. But it's a possibility that you have permanent nerve damage. And I'm, oh my god, suck my balls. So every single thing that I try to do here is just causing more chaos and more problems. The first thing was the frickin' regland, causing mass chaos and panic attacks right from the get-go, and I've never had a panic attack my entire life. Then, this beta blocker nonsense, which is supposed to, again, help me out. It just feels like it's causing a lot of chaos for me, just in general, just causing issues across the board. And then this nerve issue, which, of course, if I just stayed away from the doctors, just said screw it, I probably would have been fine. And I would have had to deal with this nonsense, and it is what it is. All right, so check this out. This is the point where we might have to start swapping things around. I just want to throw it out there. Puakai is going to try. Ooh, Puakai, are you not on first still? You are unstrong. Okay, let's move you back to first. I think that's all we need to do to fix this. All right, quick adjustment. I'm just going to wait on my Moapex just for a quick second here. Puakai is back to first, so I think that's going to save the day. And yeah, that saves us hardcore, but now for round 98, we don't have those abilities. So just got to hope that Puakai is still going to kind of get us through this. It's got to be this guy doing most of the pops. He's already almost a mil. Cool mill here. Azili's not doing bad either with 341,000, and everybody else is kind of like doing something here. Puakai at almost 300k. But here we go, round 98, which is normally a very, very difficult round, and we are...
This journey must not end.
Alright, hopefully I can fix this with just a strong. Okay, we're going to try the Puakai on strong. Just keep the Zomagods right here. Keep the BFBs right here, if possible. But it seems like he's not moving things backwards properly. I don't know. There's like something that's messed up about where he's supposed to be. Like, look at that. Why are we not dragging things around like we normally do? I just don't get it. I feel like it's just wrong. Okay, now we are. Now we're dragging things. Hopefully that's just going to save the day. Definitely something weird going on, though, with the dragging with the Puakai on this map. Look at this. Look at that big change in different. Look at that. Ridiculous. Around 99, I am definitely going to use my... What is going on? Puakai, baby. What are you doing to me? Dude, I just had DDTs going out this way. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? How is that even possible? Is that really a thing that the Puakai is supposed to be able to do? To change which path they're even on? To make it a shorter path so they're closer to the exit? Puakai, you gotta get your crap checked, man. This is not what I wanted. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna be enough here, but Puakai, this time around, grab it! Woo! Alright, we take it down. That was not exactly awesome, though. And then here we go. So we've got one bad balloon. How do we pop it? Mob Eliminator is a possibility. I don't have the Mopex right now, but if I just get this guy close... Oh, we can't hit the Mopex at all on bad balloons. We have to wait until... Okay, Puakai, shove him back. Okay, Puakai is sucking it up, sucking balls, man. Move the Oh My Gods back to where they're supposed to go. Here we go. Here we go. And there it is. We did it. So anyways, that's my big complaint about my medical stuff right now, is that just like no matter what I do, I just keep getting screwed over, and it's just kind of upsetting, you know. Like I should have never gone to any doctors at all, and I would have been feeling better than I am right now. But how do you know that is going to happen? Like seriously, could you possibly imagine that doctors would make you feel worse? All right, and is it really just me being absolutely ridiculous, or is it just insane that I'm getting these things that are happening to me in somewhat rapid succession that are just causing more issues? I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I will say is that the propranolol may not be causing all of my issues, and maybe that one I'm like exacerbating a little bit. But everything else is just kind of horrible. Just kind of horrible. You know, it sucks. It sucks. And I feel like my life kind of sucks right now. So I'm still working through some stuff, guys. Hopefully, you know, I mean, again, long term, hopefully this is going to be one of those things where I'm just like, I look back and then I was like, oh, I remember when I had the worst week of my life, and now I'm 100% good. But right now, it's still been a struggle bus in time, and I hope that I can struggle bus my way to more videos for you guys, and hopefully struggle bus my way back into being healthy again. But if you guys enjoyed, press that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to use my creator support code, which you can easily find by going to the homepage, clicking on the little settings icon, and going to creator support code SJB. Thank you guys so much, and have a super duper delicious day.